Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jets taking on Mac Jones and the New England Patriots.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes.
Hey everyone, it's the one and only magnificent bird, Beak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I'm back at it with another Madden NFL video. And this Madden NFL video is currently Week 10 of the 2024 season. The second matchup between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Now, before we get started, I just want to say I apologize if I don't talk too much past this intro because my throat is a little sore. I don't think I'm getting sick. I think it might have to do with allergies, probably the change of the weather, that type of stuff, as I get those allergies a couple times a year. So 2024 hasn't officially ended just yet, but we are almost into 2025. Now, with that out of the way, as always, if you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button and leave a comment down below if you would like to, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and feel free to share the video if you would like to. If you do any of those four things, that would be very much appreciated. Now let's go ahead and get this started, shall we? First and 10 for the Jets. So let's see what they do. Oh, Aaron Rodgers taking off with his legs. Oh, wow. What's that, a 12-yard? No, a 13-yard run.
13 yards, picking up the first. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, Week 6. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year.
He's got second and third down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The numbers for Davis last week: 7 catches, 93 yards, and a score.
Having a nice season. Number 8 in the league in receiving yards, and not just making his team happy, but anyone who's picked him in fantasy. passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the
All right. That was a very good first down pickup on the previous play. So let's see what the Jets can do here. Ooh, an early interception.
Picked off by Dante Hightower. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I've read something along the way, and I know that the team wants to hold him to that, really get
All right, now the Patriots have the football after that Aaron Rodgers interception. So let's see what they can do on their first opportunity. Ooh, got a first down.
And taking it across
Nice.
and inside the 45. The numbers for Hunter Henry from a week ago. 8 catches, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
And he now has 8 touchdowns on the season, and I just know this.
To throw again on second down. Jones, this complete to Henry over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions, and the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly, and now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
All right, the Patriots have it first and goal. Can they get a score here? Can they get the score? If not, they got 2 more tries.
Jones got
Yep, they got it.
It's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Patriots touchdown.
Hunter Henry.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's a
His 9th touchdown. I don't know why the video cut there, but it just did, yo.
And has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
To try here for the extra point. And he gets it to make it
7-0, folks.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats. Back to throw. Jones, able to find Lazar. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
All right, the Patriots are down here first and goal once again in this first quarter. Can the Jets defense, can they stop them? Do they have an answer for this offense? Okay, going to the air. Wait a minute, Mac Jones is running. Another Patriots touchdown. Except this time Mac Jones does it with his legs.
Second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Patriots are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
It's up, and it's good. 14-0.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
Patriots have a 3rd and 3. Can they continue to drive down once again? And, oh no, they're going to be stopped. It's going to be 4th down and 2.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-one,
so it seems like the Patriots are probably going to call on the field goal unit to add 3 to their lead. And by the way, I have to say I am really digging the Patriots white and silver combo today. And also, even though I don't like the Jets, I do like their black and green attire as well. So yes, the Patriots are going to try for a field goal. It's up and it's good. 17-0.
It's now 17-0. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead. And pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well.
Okay, so the New York Jets are going to get the football back in the second quarter. Plenty of time. Only down by 17. So let's see what they got for us.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Oh! Wide open. Is it going to be a Jets touchdown? Oh my goodness. Only in one play, but the Jets, they have to have those quick strikes to even have a chance.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. But one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really...
If they hit the extra point, they'll only be down by 10.
Big time result.
And it's good.
The lead is trimmed down to 10. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14.
Okay, so the Jets have the football back, only down by 10 with excellent field position. Can they get it done and get another touchdown?
And that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Ball on the 8, it's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target.
Nope, they got a 3rd and 4.
He's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was.
No, they're going to get there with the sack. So the Jets, I would imagine, are probably going to call on the field goal unit.
And it brings up 4th down. But remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to book these plays to his highlight reel. Okay? So when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
It's up, and it's good. 17 to 10.
17 to 10. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Okay, the Patriots, they have it right before the 2-minute warning. Let's see, can they go down there and go get a score of their own?
Flushed out right.
Holy cannoli. Woo, that is a gain of 20-something.
22 yards there.
22.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
We are back beyond the 2-minute warning of the first half. So let's see, can they score right before halftime?
Throwing again, Jones.
Oh man, talk about if the Patriots can score before halftime. That's what they did. Touchdown, Patriots.
Patriots add on to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after.
Now, why would they go for 2? That'd be a terrible idea in a situation where you don't need to go for 2.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, and it's the Dolphins who have the lead in that one. 3 Tua Tagovailoa touchdown passes there. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore and check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And that game is tied as they take on the visiting Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, we are back at it in the third quarter. We have a 14-point game, and the Patriots have the football now as Mac Jones is going to run it for the first down, plus plenty more.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15.
Oh man, again a 15.
Not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in
hey, run when you have to, not all the time. That's what you have a running back for.
Oh, he can run too.
Okay, we are back at it, and the Patriots have a 3rd and 4.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
Going to the air, that is going to be a Pats touchdown.
Alan Lazard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Pats at the line.
Okay, we are back. We are officially in the fourth quarter. The score is 31-10. So what are y'all doing? Well, that wakes up the crowd for a moment as the Jets have a defensive touchdown. I don't even know what the Patriots were attempting there, but whatever it was, it did not work. I don't know if they was just trying to say, hey, get back in this, or what they was trying to do, but the Jets took advantage, and for a moment that crowd is a little bit awake than they was. 17-31.
Side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. 1st and 10.
Okay, we are back at it, and the Jets have the football. As they are going to look to throw it on first down. I don't know where he was looking, but it's not going to go the Jets' way, as Aaron Rodgers will get sacked. 2nd down and 10.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Rodgers.
Oh, whoa, look at him go. Got stopped at the 18-yard line on the other side of the field.
That's how you make a long drive.
Oh, hold on. Maybe this game is not quite over.
Field goal range, but designs are getting more than that.
Okay, so the Jets are down here. 3rd and goal. So let's see if they can get in the end zone. And the Jets can, as they get a touchdown to make this a little bit closer.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Okay, I know it's an old line, but it still applies here. The fat lady has not sung yet. She may be warming up, but she hasn't sung yet. There's still an opportunity.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
24-31 is our current score.
And it ends with a Jet touchdown.
Okay, the Patriots have the football with a little over 2 minutes left to go. He's hit Hunter Henry for the Patriots touchdown. And that may have very well dashed the Jets' chances in this game.
As they add on to this lead.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Now for the point after. three-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
Okay, we are beyond the 2-minute warning. The Jets have the football. They are once again down by 14 as they get the first down completion and more.
He got 29 yards that time.
No, not quite.
He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate.
So the Jets are trying to get in the end zone as quick as possible with 1:36 left to go, all three timeouts.
Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a hurry, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
That is going to be a Jets touchdown.
Elijah Moore hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
It's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
So I imagine the Jets will probably try to go for an onside kick, maybe.
New York Jets touchdown.
Yes, they are going to try to go for an onside kick.
This will be an onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Puts it on the
Oh, wait a minute. There's a flag on the play. What's the flag? Illegal forward pass. That means it's the Jets football. Oh my goodness.
Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line.
So the Jets are going to have another chance at it. Oh man.
Back to throw, Rodgers. He'll check this one down to Carter. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. To throw is Rodgers. He'll drop that down to Carter underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Bryant with a catch right side.
They are going to have to kill a timeout right here. Yeah, I would have already done that like 15 seconds ago.
The first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. 2nd and 9.
29 seconds left to go. 2 timeouts. Yeah, I would call another one right here.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Yes, what a huge play defensively.
And some secondary
3rd down and 17, making that 3rd down awfully tough here in this situation. Oh man, I would have. Wow, what do they got? Like 4 seconds left to go. Wow, 4 seconds left to go, and they're gonna try a Hail Mary. Good luck. This is the final play of the game. Either way. Oh, an interception. The game is over, ladies and gentlemen. And that is going to do it.
And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
Okay, that is going to do it for me for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't go anywhere, as I will be right back to recap the rest of the scores of Week 10, and I'll be sure to get back to you guys next week with Week 11. Like I said, don't go nowhere. I'll be right back, as I will resume the end of the video with the recap of the rest of the scores of Week 11. It's been a good one in this one, so we're going to see how the rest of the scores shaped up compared to this game. I'll be right back. Welcome in, everybody, for the recap of all of the scores in Week 10 in the NFL. Let's start with Thursday night football between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers in an AFC West matchup where the Las Vegas Raiders would win that one by a score of 20-14. Let's continue the Week 10 action. Let's jump into the Sunday matchups. First up, an NFC East matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys, as the Dallas Cowboys would take care of business, beating the Philadelphia Eagles by a score of 28-14. Next up, we have an AFC East matchup between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets for their second matchup of the season, where the New England Patriots would win the clean sweep, would win the series sweep by beating the Jets 38-31. Next up, we have the Tennessee Titans at the Baltimore Ravens, as the Baltimore Ravens would beat the Tennessee Titans by a score of 35-28. Next up, we have a matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins, where the Miami Dolphins would win that one in a dominant fashion by a score of 42-13. Next up, we have an NFC South matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers, where the Carolina Panthers would take care of business by a score of 24-17. Next up, we have a matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Detroit Lions, where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers would get the road victory by a score of 41-35. Next up, we have an AFC North matchup between the two Ohio teams, the Cleveland Browns going against the Cincinnati Bengals, where the Cincinnati Bengals would walk away the victors in that one by a score of 41-37. Next up, we have a matchup between the defending Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams going to the Green Bay Packers, where the defending Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams would get the W, would get the win in that one by a score of 35-28. All right, let's go ahead and continue the recap of Week 10. As next up, we have the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos going at it in a AFC West matchup, where the Kansas City Chiefs would win that one in a stalemate, in a blowout, by a score of 38-0. Next up, we have an AFC South matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans, where the Houston Texans would walk away with the victory on that one by a score of 16-13. Next up, we have an NFC East matchup between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders, where the New York Giants would get the W in that one by a dominant fashion by a score of 43-7. Washington loses once again. They haven't gotten a win since they beat the Dallas Cowboys on that Monday night game back in week 4. They have not won since. Next up, to conclude Sunday, let's go to Sunday Night Football, where we have an NFC West matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks, where the San Francisco 49ers are going to win the series sweep against the Seattle Seahawks by a score of 36-30 in overtime. Now to conclude Week 10 with Monday Night Football between the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings, where the New Orleans Saints, without a doubt, took care of business against the Vikings in a pretty dominant fashion by a final score of 38-17. And that is going to conclude Week 10 of the 2024 season. And be sure to join me next time as I will recap all of the scores of Week 11. And until then, I am Buck Beak, and I'm going to go fly away back to my nest. Until next time, bye guys.